Okay, so to solve this problem, we have to remember a can is a three-dimensional object, a 3D object. So we have to remember to calculate the surface area of all sides and not just one side. So we have a picture of a can here. It's a kind of a crude drawing. I'm not a very good artist by any means. But I created a geometric net of the can. So we have one side is the top. Okay, it's going to be a circle. The bottom will also be a circle. And then we have a side. And the side is actually a rectangle on a can, which is a cylinder basically. So the first thing we have to do is we have to figure out the surface area of each one of these sides. The top, the bottom, and the rectangle, or the rectangle side. So let's do the top and the bottom first. So we know that we have to find the area of all the can to find out how much tin we're going to need. And the area of, or the formula to find the area of a circle is A equals pi r squared. So now it's just a matter of substituting the numbers given in the formula. So area equals pi. Now it asks for a radius, and we are given the diameter, which is 4 inches, and we know that the radius is half of a diameter, so half of 4 is 2 squared. So we have an area of 12.57 square inches. And this is all done on calculator, so you don't have to worry about what the number is for pi. Punch it in on a calculator and you'll get the correct answer. Now, since we have an exact replica of the top, which is the bottom, this is basically going to be identical. So we can just push this over, and all we have to do is just double this, and we're going to get 25.14 inches squared. So now this is the total surface area of our top and our bottom. Now what's left is the side. Now, area of a rectangle is always going to be length times width. Now we know the width, which is 5.5 inches, but we don't know the length yet. So to find the length of this rectangle, we have to remember what this looks like on the tin. This is actually the top of the tin, just spread out. So if you were to cut the tin apart and squash it out flat, this would be the top right here. So what we need to do is find the circumference of these top or the bottom to get the length of the side. So we'll just the formula to find the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. Now we'll just simply plug in the formula with the numbers, and we get 12.57 inches. Now this isn't inches squared because we're not finding surface area, we're just finding one side of a two-dimensional object. So now that we have length, we can now punch in the numbers into our formula. So area equals length times width. Area equals, we have just figured out the length, which is 12.57 inches. We're going to times it by the width, which is 5.5 inches. And we get a total of 69.14 inches squared. So now we have found the volume, or sorry, the surface area of the top, the bottom, and the side. Now we have to add them all up to get the total amount of tin needed. Okay, so we have the tops and the bottom together make 25.14 inches squared. We're going to add that to the side, which we calculated to be 69.14 inches squared. Gives us a grand total of 94.28 inches squared. So, to answer the question, the cannery is going to need 94.28 inch squared of tin for every single can that it produces.